The summer transfer window is fast approaching, and it's clear that the majority of Rangers' budget will be allocated to strengthening the squad. Big decisions are being made, and in today's video, we have some massive Rangers transfer news to discuss. A key defender has reportedly been targeted for a transfer by the club, and we're going to dive deep into this as well as cover the latest Rangers updates from the past 24 hours. There's a lot to unpack, so make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for your daily fix of Rangers content. To start, let's talk about Jack Butland, who has been facing some criticism for his performances in recent weeks. The goalkeeper has made a couple of mistakes that have raised questions about his place in the team. However, former Rangers keeper Cammy Bell believes that calls for Butland to leave in the summer would be an overreaction. Bell thinks the issues at Rangers go far beyond just a few minor mistakes from Butland. Despite the blunder he made against Dundee at the weekend where Rangers still managed to secure a dramatic 43 win, Bell insists that the goalkeeper's performance isn't the root cause of the club's problems. Barry Ferguson, another club legend, has also weighed in, suggesting that there are much bigger issues at play at Rangers. Ferguson, who has a deep understanding of the club, says that the team is far from where they should be and that Butland's form is just one small piece of the puzzle. While Ferguson admits that Butland is going through a tough spell, he also points to some of the goalkeeper's excellent performances earlier in the season. Notably, Butland made crucial saves in high-pressure games against teams like Fenerbahce, and Celtic, demonstrating his ability to perform on the big stage. Bell and Ferguson agree that Butland should not be moved on, and they stress that any major changes at Rangers need to focus on the team as a whole, not just the goalkeeper. Shifting gears now to some exciting transfer news, Rangers are making significant moves in preparation for the summer transfer window. The club has reportedly embarked on a scouting mission in Serbia as part of their efforts to strengthen the squad. Now, this comes with the anticipation of new investment from the U.S. consortium led by 49ers Enterprises, which is expected to be finalized by the end of this month. With this new backing, Rangers are set to be active in the transfer market, and there could be several new arrivals at Ibrox. One of the players reportedly on Rangers' radar is Ghanaian international defender Ebenezer Anang. According to Serbian media outlet MaxBet Sport, Rangers have turned their attention to the 22-year-old left-sided defender who currently plays for Red Star Belgrade. Anang has been impressing with his performances this season, particularly during a successful loan spell at OFK Beograd, before returning to his parent club in January, with 28 appearances so far this season, contributing 1 goal and 7 assists. Anang has caught the eye of several European clubs, including Rangers. His contract with Red Star runs until the summer of 2027, but that hasn't stopped Rangers from scouting him multiple times this season. His physicality and athleticism make him a promising addition to any team, and his versatility could offer Rangers options in both defensive and offensive situations. The club is not only targeting players to bolster the squad, but there are also big decisions to be made regarding the managerial situation at Ibrox. Rangers are reportedly eyeing German manager Marco Rose as a potential candidate for the job. Rose, who was recently relieved of his duties at RB Leipzig after a 2.5-year tenure, remains a highly regarded figure in European football. His tactical acumen and previous successes, including guiding Leipzig to a DFB Pokal triumph in 2022-23 and securing the German Super Cup the following season, have kept his stock high. However, Rangers may face an uphill battle in their pursuit of Rose, as his pedigree makes him an attractive option for many top clubs across Europe. Rangers are in the midst of an ongoing takeover process, with the 49ers Enterprises consortium expected to take full control by the end of the month. Once that is complete, the club will have more financial backing to explore high-profile managerial candidates like Rose. However, persuading a coach of Rose's caliber to take on the job at Ibrox may be a challenge, as he would be aware of the growing expectations and pressure that comes with managing such a historically successful club. Sources have also suggested that Rangers may not make any managerial announcements until after the conclusion of the 2024-25 season, as the current focus remains on finishing the campaign strong. In the meantime, Rangers interim manager Barry Ferguson has made his case to stay on as the permanent manager. Ferguson has overseen impressive victories in recent weeks, including wins over Fenerbahce and their arch-rivals Celtic. Ferguson, who is deeply connected to the club, has made it clear that he would like to remain in charge beyond this season. While his recent success has strengthened his credentials, the club has yet to make any firm decisions about the future. For now, Ferguson will continue to lead the team until the end of the season, with all eyes on how Rangers will finish the campaign. Whether the club turns to a high-profile name like Marco Rose or opts for a club icon like Ferguson remains to be seen. But one thing is for certain, changes on the horizon at Ibrox. On a more personal note, one of Rangers' former heroes, Ryan Kent, has found a new home after leaving the club. Kent has joined Major League Soccer side Seattle Sounders on a short-term deal. The 28-year-old winger had been without a club since his contract with Turkish giants Fenerbahce was terminated in October. Despite only spending 16 months at Fenerbahce, after signing a 4-year deal, Kent was released by the club following a lack of playing time under manager Jose Mourinho. Now, the former Ibrox winger has found a new opportunity in the United States with Seattle. His contract will keep him in the MLS until the end of the season, with an option to extend for another year. Seattle Sounders general manager Craig Waddle expressed his excitement about the arrival of Kent, calling him a dynamic winger with top-level experience. Waddle also highlighted Kent's pace, creativity, and attacking threat as key attributes that would help the Sounders as they continue to compete at the highest level. Kent's versatility and work ethic are also seen as strong fits for the Sounders system. It's clear that Seattle is hoping Kent can make an immediate impact and contribute to the team's success in the MLS. Kent's departure from Rangers marked the end of a successful spell in Scotland, where he won the Scottish Premiership and the Scottish Cup. He was also part of the squad that reached the Europa League final in 2022. However, his time at Fenerbahce was less fruitful, and now he looks to start a new chapter in his career with Seattle Sounders. Finally, there's news on another former Rangers player, Ben Davies, who is currently on loan at Birmingham City. Davies, who joined Birmingham last August, has enjoyed a much improved spell in the English Championship after a frustrating period at Rangers. He has played a significant role in helping Birmingham push for promotion back to the Championship, making 37 appearances this season. Birmingham is currently 13 points clear at the top of the table, and they're also set to play at Wembley in the upcoming EFL Trophy final against Peterborough United. While Davies' loan spell has been a success, he has not ruled out the possibility of making the move permanent. His contract with Rangers runs until the summer of 2026, but he has made it clear that his future is uncertain at this moment. Davies is focused on finishing the season strongly with Birmingham, but he has indicated that he will consider his options once the campaign is over. The decision will ultimately depend on what his agent says and what opportunities arise in the summer. However, it seems unlikely that he will remain at Rangers given his successful loan spell at Birmingham and his desire for more game time. That wraps up the latest updates on Rangers. Stay tuned for more news and analysis as we continue to cover the club's progress in this exciting period of transition. Don't forget to like and subscribe for daily Rangers content. As we continue to look at the latest developments around Rangers, there are more key stories unfolding that will shape the future of the club. The team is preparing for a crucial summer transfer window, one that promises to bring significant changes both on and off the pitch. The club is already looking ahead to the next steps, with plenty of work still to be done to ensure Rangers are ready to compete at our highest level next season. First and foremost, Rangers will need to address their defensive issues with the potential departure of several key players in the summer transfer window, alongside the speculation surrounding Butland. There are also questions over the futures of several defenders at the club. The defense has been a subject of much debate, with many fans and pundits alike questioning the team's ability to keep clean sheets consistently. While there have been moments of individual brilliance, the defensive unit has often been found wanting in crucial matches. Rangers will need to strengthen in this area to ensure they can challenge for the league title and compete in Europe. One defender who has been linked with a move away is Connor Goldson. The experienced center-back has been a mainstay in the Rangers' defense for several seasons. But with his contract set to expire soon, there is growing speculation about his future. While Goldson has been a reliable figure for Rangers, some feel that the time may have come for the club to move in a new direction. There are reports suggesting that clubs in England are keen on securing his services, and with his experience and leadership qualities, it's no surprise that Goldson is attracting interest. Rangers will need to make a decision on whether to offer him a new contract or allow him to leave in the summer. His departure would leave a significant gap in the defense, and the club would need to act quickly to find a suitable replacement. In terms of recruitment, Rangers are reportedly casting their net wide, with scouts keeping an eye on potential targets across Europe. While the focus has been on strengthening the defense, there are also positions further up the pitch that could be bolstered. The attacking options at Rangers have been inconsistent at times, with players failing to find their best form on a regular basis. The likes of Antonio Kolak and Fashion Sakala have shown flashes of brilliance, but there is a sense that more quality is needed in the final third. The club has been linked with several attacking players in recent weeks, including some exciting prospects from the continent. The addition of a clinical striker or a creative playmaker could be the missing piece to take Rangers to the next level. Midfield is another area where Rangers could look to add depth. While there are talented players in the squad, including John Lundstrom and Ryan Jack, there are questions over whether they have enough quality to compete with the top teams in Europe. Rangers will need to bring in reinforcements in this area if they are to compete in both domestic and European competitions. The club has also been linked with a move for a midfielder currently playing in the Eredivisie, with reports suggesting that the player's versatility and ability to dictate play could be a perfect fit for Rangers. This could be a key signing in the summer as Rangers look to strengthen their squad ahead of next season's European campaign. On the managerial front, there are still many questions to be answered. While Barry Ferguson has impressed as interim manager, the club's long-term plans remain uncertain. As mentioned earlier, Marco Rose has been heavily linked with the job, but securing his services will not be easy. Rose's pedigree and tactical expertise make him an attractive option, but the lure of a top job in a bigger league may prove difficult for Rangers to overcome. Additionally, with the ongoing takeover process, there's an element of uncertainty surrounding the club's immediate future. Will the new owners prioritize a big-name manager, or will they back Ferguson to continue his work? These are questions that will need to be addressed in the coming weeks as the season draws to a close. Another manager who could potentially enter the frame is Frank Lampard. The former Chelsea boss has been out of work since his sacking at Everton, and there are some who believe he could be a good fit for Rangers. Lampard's experience in the Premier League and his familiarity with British football could be seen as valuable assets, but his recent struggles at Everton have raised doubts about his managerial credentials. Nevertheless, his name has been mentioned in connection with the Rangers job, and it will be interesting to see if any progress is made in this regard. Meanwhile, off the pitch, the impending takeover by 49ers Enterprises is causing quite a stir. Fans are eagerly awaiting confirmation that the deal will go through, as it promises to bring much-needed financial investment into the club. With new owners on the horizon, there's hope that Rangers will be able to compete at the highest level once again, both domestically and in Europe. The club has a rich history, and with the right investment, there is belief that Rangers can return to their former glory. However, with the takeover still in progress, there is still uncertainty about how quickly the new owners will be able to implement their plans. In the meantime, Rangers will focus on finishing the current season as strongly as possible. The club's hopes of securing silverware this season are still alive, but the team will need to improve in several key areas if they are to lift the trophy. The pressure is mounting on the players and the management, but with the backing of their passionate supporters, Rangers will be determined to end the season on a high. Looking ahead, there are also decisions to be made regarding the futures of some of the current squad members. While many players are expected to stay, others may find themselves on the move in the summer. The likes of James Tavernier and Ryan Kent have been key figures for Rangers in recent seasons, but with their contracts winding down, the club will need to decide whether to offer them new deals or allow them to leave. Kent in particular has been the subject of much speculation with his future at the club, uncertain after his recent departure to Seattle Sounders. As the season continues, all eyes will be on Rangers and what the future holds for the club. With significant changes on the horizon, the next few months could prove to be a defining period in the club's history. Will the new owners bring the investment and stability needed to take Rangers back to the top? Will the club be able to secure a high-profile manager to lead the team forward? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, the next chapter in Rangers' story promises to be an exciting one. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. The buzz is building around Ibrox Stadium as Rangers are reportedly keen on securing the signature of one of the most exciting young talents in Scottish football, Topi Keskinen. The Finnish winger, currently dazzling for Aberdeen, has been making waves in the Scottish Premiership with his blistering pace, exceptional dribbling skills, and a knack for finding the back of the net. His rise from the lower leagues in Finland to becoming one of the most talked about players in the league has caught the attention of top clubs, with Rangers leading the chase. Keskinen's journey from the third-tier Kakkonen to the heights of European football is nothing short of remarkable. Having honed his skills at MP and HJK Helsinki, where he became a key player in Finland's Veikkausliiga, his move to Aberdeen in 2024 seemed like the perfect step in his career. A $1 million move saw him become one of the club's most expensive signings, and he quickly made an impact, scoring vital goals and providing crucial assists. His recent performances, including a match-winning screamer against Dundee, have only fueled speculation that his future might lie elsewhere, with Rangers poised to make their move. Rangers' interest in Keskinen highlights their ongoing ambition to strengthen their squad and add more attacking options. With his ability to create chances and score from wide positions, Keskinen could offer Rangers the flair and creativity they've been missing at times this season. His impressive performances in both domestic and European competitions show he's ready for the next challenge, and a move to one of Scotland's most successful clubs could be the ideal environment for his continued growth. Aberdeen will undoubtedly be reluctant to part ways with one of their brightest stars, especially given how crucial he has been to their success. However, Rangers' financial power and their ability to lure top talent could tip the scales in their favor. If Rangers can negotiate a deal, it would not only be a major coup for the club, but also a statement of intent for the future. Topi Keskinen could very well become the next superstar to grace Ibrox, and fans are already dreaming of what he could bring to the table. As the transfer window heats up, the question remains, will Topi Keskinen make the move to Rangers, or will Aberdeen hold onto their prized asset? One thing is for certain, his future in Scottish football looks incredibly bright, and wherever he ends up, he'll continue to captivate fans and leave defenders in his wake. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans.